Hi there. In this video I'm going to take you through the Super Subtitler, which is a version 0.2. This is a hard subbing tool. There are two kinds of subbing. One is the hard subbing and the other one is soft subbing. Soft subbing is done through SRT files, ASS files, where you can separate the subtitles from the video or add them when it is required. You might have noticed in a lot of videos that you can make the subtitles on and off. That is done by soft subbing. Now if you want to burn subtitles onto the video, then hard subbing is the way. And in this video I'm going to take you through a very easy tool which will allow you to hard subtitles onto a video. This is called Super Subtitler version 0.2. Now you can see that this tool has an interface as I have shown here. There are a couple of menu items. There is a input video field here and input video panel here, which is again a Windows media player panel. Then there is a status box here. There are a couple of disabled buttons here which will get enabled once the video is selected, and you can also see a picture box here on which you see a small bar, blue bar, semi-transparent, on which the subtitles are overlaid. Now this is how the subtitles will appear. If you want to change the color, click back color and fore color and accordingly change the colors of for the appearance of subtitles and its background band. Now the opacity is the one which is talking about the background band, the blue band, how much transparent it should be. Currently the value is 160. It can go up to 255. I think it makes it totally opaque. There is also a small box here which is not visible right now, but in that software I can make it visible. If you double click it, you can give out a logo to create a watermark. It's not a watermark, but rather a superposed logo onto your video if you require. That can be aligned to top left, top right, bottom left and bottom right for different values. Now the beauty of this is, once you select a video or create a project and select a video, within the same project you can subtitle as many languages as you want. The first subtitles, or the first time when you do subtitles in any specific language, will carry all the durations or the pauses between each subtitle. The same pauses can be reused across multiple languages to create the subtitles for. We will look at it in a moment. We will select one video and see how we can subtitle on it. Let's see, this is the output folder. Let's change it to desktop so that it appears right away here for us. We need to understand that this tool works on FFmpeg, or rather it requires FFmpeg as the tool to do all the video related activities. It's like a wrapper around FFmpeg to run the exact customized functionality we require, and for that you need FFmpeg to be situated on your system somewhere, and you need to set that folder to do any further operation on the video. So let's go to the settings first, file and settings. So this is where my FFmpeg is located, and I'm setting the output directory to desktop so that the video appears right in my in my desktop. Okay, I am fine with the background and foreground colors at this point. I'm fine. I don't require a logo right now, but if I double click, it says I need a project first. So let's create let me create a new project, new subtitle project. I will create a new subtitle project right here, testing Super Subtitler. Okay, this is asking for a video to be selected. So let me go somewhere and pick up a small video. Media and spiritual, and here the smallest video. Let me take this. This is a very small video. I will take this video, and then I need to add a language first for the subtitles. Do you wish to add one? Yes. Whenever you create a new subtitles, it is required that you add one language for your subtitling. Otherwise, you will not be able to do any subtitling for it. So I wish to add one language. So it gives me a default some values. If I'm fine, I'll go ahead with this. I'll select a font, 14, Verdana 14. It should be fine. Let me add. This is the language I want to do. I say OK. And since I added only one language, it doesn't matter. It will select the one language here in the drop down. If you had added multiple languages, probably you need to select which language you want to do subtitling. So I say OK. Now what it does is it strips off the audio first from the video, because it is required. I will tell you how it works. Whenever you try to subtitle a piece of the video, the audio part of that subtitle will be available for you permanently. So to strip that piece of audio from the actual video, rather than touching the video file every time, it will strip off the audio and it will work on the audio file every time to pick up a small piece of it. So let me show you how it works. So the video has started. I will add a start. This is from that point. I want to add a subtitle from creation to the creator. That is a subtitle I want to add. So there is no audio at that point in time, so that's okay.
Fight in the world is not between good and evil.
I can pause it here. I can show you that this is the clip that got added from second start time 2 seconds till 5 seconds. This got added here, and let me go back till 5 seconds and then restart another subtitle.
The fight in the world is not between good and evil, it is just one man's belief versus another man's belief.
Okay, it has cut the audio for me. I can listen to it again from here.
The fight in the world is not between good and evil, it is just one man's belief versus another man's belief.
I added.
Isn't it? Now this many good and evil, it is just one man's belief versus another man's belief, isn't it? Now this many people believe my story, this many people believe somebody else's story.
So I can listen to it one more time if required, otherwise I can just add. I will stop here.
Can you stop these people?
I will stop here. I have added 3 subtitles. Let me apply the subtitles here. You may want to have a logo here. Okay. What kind of logo should we put in here is a question. Let's say this is from Isha. So let me go there and find if I can get the Isha logo. I need a JPEG file, which is good. This is the JPEG. Okay, you can see the Isha logo here. Let me save this subtitle onto desktop. That's fine. So it has saved. If I apply the subtitles, let's see what happens. It will apply the subtitles and finally it will play here as an output video, but we can also see the video coming here once it gets copied. Let's see. So the FFmpeg is working on the video to overlay all these subtitles on as image, and we will get one cool video here. It's done. Now it has come. So we can
The
see this.
fight in the world is not between good and evil, it is just one man's belief versus another man's belief, isn't it? Now this many people believe my story, this many people believe somebody else's story. Can you stop these people fighting?
Okay. It has come here. If you see the
The
subtitles.
fight in the world is not between good and…
Now, it is also important for us to understand that the video has come here, and you can export this video into SRT. ASS format is something I have not developed yet. CSV format as well. You can export this these subtitles into SRT file if you want to make use of them as soft subtitles for any of your YouTube videos. Now once you have created subtitles in one language, you can make use of these durations. You don't have to go over and over again listening to the video, but you can make use of these durations and the same audio pieces to create subtitles for other languages as well. For example, let me say one more language, Telugu. I want to have a font called Gautami, about 16 in size or 14 in size. I will add. Now once I add this, the language is available for me in the drop down. So I will say Telugu. Now subtitles have become empty here, so I can just double click and I can go to English probably if I know what is here. I'm just doing a translation here just for the convenience sake, but otherwise you may have to listen to it and convert into an appropriate language by typing it out. I'm just translating it. Let's see how it comes. Or this is English, and okay, I need Google translation. So when I do a Google translation, this is where it takes me. Okay, though this is not exactly correct in Telugu, I just take it for the sake of convenience and put it here. Okay, and press OK. Okay, and the second one, let me go back to English. Remember, if it had been translation, I would have given some provision to copy this text into other languages. No, this is not translation. You have to do it manually in a different language. So I have not provided that facility. Okay, and the third one. Let me go back to the third one and do it on the third. Okay, I pressed OK now. Now I have added I will save the subtitles. Now I have two subtitles available right now in the same project. One is in English, the other one is in Telugu. So this way you can keep the colors of background and foreground uh, in a consistent format across all your subtitles. You can also keep the durations of the subtitles consistent across all languages for a specific video. You can keep the logo and its location consistent across all videos. So this is something you can work out to make everything consistent. So let me convert this to see whether the subtitles will appear for me in the new language. I'll do an apply subtitles. This is a 3-minute video, so we are at 1 minute, 1.5 or close to 2 minutes. We're almost done. Another 5-10 seconds we should be done. I am not pausing the video. We're done almost there. Okay, so the process cannot access the file because it is being accessed by some other process. Okay, because this screen is accessing the file, he did not copy the actual content. So let me directly go here and find out where my content is. Your content will be found in the application folder under temp work. Okay, I think this is the release. This is the release under temp work. So this is the out file created, that is created here. So let's look at it. You can clearly see that the new language has
The fight in the
here.
world is not between good and evil, it is just one man's belief versus another man's belief, isn't it? Now this many people believe my story, this many people believe…
I close this. Now I come back to the application one more time to show you what else can it do. It can also export your content to SRT file. Let's say on the desktop I want to save the content as SRT file for this new language. So it has said the export is completed. So this is the SRT file. How it looks like this. So you can see the times match exactly whatever we have given here. The SRT file is done. Now let us also see how to import an SRT file into this. I close this. I have saved the subtitle file. I'm closing this. I will reopen this again just for the sake of understanding. I will reopen this SRT file instead of the SST file, which is the native format of this application. I will open this SRT file within the application. So I will use import from instead of open subtitle. Import from SRT file. So Telugu SRT is the one I created. Once I open the SRT file, it doesn't know which video to apply the SRTs to or the subtitles to. So it will ask which video. What languages are the subtitles? I clearly know that I created this for Telugu. And then it will ask for video. Which videos do you want to have subtitles for? So I can select one or the other video, that's fine. Once that is done, it does the audio clippage and then does the audio clipping and does all the processes that are required. Now it is in the native format of the Super Subtitler. Further you can add the logo and all, which SRT file doesn't allow you. Now this is the import of SRT files to standardize your video subtitling into Super Subtitler. What else? Okay. Okay, let me close this here. Let me reopen this. Let me open the last time saved SST file. So this is the SST file, which is about 3 MB. Why 3 MB? Because it has cut all the audios according to the clippings that you require uh, for subtitling and kept it inside. So that's why this file may be sometimes bigger than your video file itself, because the audio of very high quality has been clipped. But don't worry, um, you can zip it to make it half size. Okay, let me open this. Once I open this, it will look for the video file as well. How is it going to the source file? It
The fight in
is
the world is not between good and…
it is by checking the video file, video source file, where exactly was it located earlier when I created this file. If the video file is not found, it will ask you where is the video file. Then you can select the video file and give it. Or if you just want to view the subtitles and not do any manipulation with them, you can select any video file and see the subtitles. But if you try to apply the subtitles on a wrong video file, then I'm not sure how they would work. They probably may work uh, till the extent of video exists as far as the subtitles are created, and thereon I am not sure. I have not experimented with that case. But if you just want to view the subtitles, not to work with the video, and you do not have the original video, you can select any video just to view them. Okay, I have not created any help here. I don't have that much time to sit and write help file. But if you have any questions, you can straight away come back to me. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope this will help you in subtitling a lot of your videos.